Another big-time comeback for the Sooners. I'm Ryan Aber from NewsOK.com. Here at Lloyd Noble Center, where on Tuesday night, number 17 Oklahoma beat Texas 71-69. Here are the three keys to the game. The first one, the defensive pressure that OU used down the stretch. They were down by 7 with about 6.5 minutes left. Really turned up the pressure defensively. That led to a lot of turnovers and a lot of transition points on the other end. Oklahoma outscored Texas 18-6 off turnovers, 9-0 on the fast break. Jordan Woodard, the sophomore point guard, was a big part of that. He was fantastic. Had a big three late in this game, a big steal, and a big rebound that helped turn the tide. He finished with 13 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, a fantastic game for him. Nextly, OU figured out how to deal with Texas's bigs. The Longhorn size didn't give OU much problems down in Austin on January 5th. It really did today. Texas blocked 13 shots. Freshman phenom Miles Turner was fantastic. But in the end, OU figured out how to get around that. They were setting screens. They were doing some different things down low, making some pump fakes that helped get Texas off the floor, really helped turn this game around late as OU continually scored near the basket late in this game and hit their free throws. TaShawn Thomas in particular had one shot where he pump fake 3 times before he put it up. That was a huge play for OU. He was fouled by Turner on the play, hits a free throw that ties the game, really turned the tide for the Sooners. And finally, the bench. Early on, Buddy Hield especially struggled from the floor. Usually that's a recipe for disaster for the Sooners. He was just 4 of 17 on the field for the night. But Denzel Walker and Frank Booker were both fantastic, especially early in this game. Each of those guys hit 2 3-pointers. Booker had a couple that helped put the Sooners ahead. After the game, Sooners coach Kruger and players Jordan Woodard and TaShawn Thomas talked about the big-time win.
Really good basketball game. Not much margin throughout, and I thought Texas really played well. Our guys kept fighting and plugging and trying to stay within reach there in the second half. Seemed like Texas had just a little bit of a step on us and played with a little bit of a margin, and the other guys kept working at it, made big plays down the stretch, and it was really a good win because I thought Texas is really playing well. I thought they played great tonight, and their size, of course, is a big factor in the game. But plays our guys made down the stretch were big-time plays, and they kind of shared it a little bit. Each of them stepped up and made big buckets. Jordan making big plays late there to get us over the margin. So, good win. Proud of the guys.
Long, you're down by 5 with 3:30 to go, and you're going to win this by 5 if they don't make the shot at the final buzzer. What was the biggest thing that turned it around for you from that 3?
We had a couple of activity plays defensively that turned into layups. Jordan's 3, I think we were down to 6 there when he made that one. I thought we had some good defensive stops there. Rebounded, kept them to 1 shot. Again, they kind of with Taylor, he's so quick and he's so hard to keep in front of you. I thought our River guys worked pretty hard at doing that, and he was still able to drive and kick for some threes. But still, he's a good player, so you expect good players to make good plays, and he was a handful.
Jordan, you had a couple of those big defensive plays there during that stretch. What was it that y'all were doing better defensively down the stretch that helped you turn the momentum around?
Yeah, we just had to do a better job of keeping our guards out the paint, because they was making plays from there. So we had to talk about it and making sure they just take long contested shots.
TaShawn, everybody had a rough time in the paint with all their shot blocking, but there you got the ball low late in the game, scored down 3, you muscled it in. Was it tough to continue to go to the basket with the way they were blocking shots, or did you just say, I just got to do it no matter what?
Yeah, that's one thing. We knew that they was going to block some shots, but coach kept telling me to go off 2 feet. If I went in there on 1, they was going to block it, and most of the time they did. So he was just telling me to keep attacking there. And that's all I didn't mind. Every block, the blocking didn't really get to me.
On the Spain.
Once again, the final 71-69, Oklahoma over Texas at Lloyd Noble Center on Tuesday night. The Sooners return to action on Saturday morning, 11 a.m. in Lubbock against Texas Tech. You can check out NewsOK.com every day and every morning in the Oklahoman for the best OU coverage anywhere.